If you want to know how to make the best Chinese hot and sour soup, stay tuned. I'm Tess, and today I'll be making this delicious Chinese hot and sour soup that is better than takeout. I'm starting by soaking some mushrooms. This is black fungus mushrooms or cloudier mushrooms. They will be dried and you will either see them whole or sliced. I'm rehydrating by pouring over some warm water and letting them soak for about 15 to 30 minutes, and then I will drain and rinse. The other mushroom found in Chinese hot and sour soup are shiitake mushrooms. These are dried and I will be doing the same by soaking them in warm water. Afterwards, I will cut them in slices. I usually cut out the stems as they tend to remain firm. These mushrooms add a unique and classic taste to the hot and sour soup. You can find these mushrooms at your local Asian market, or I will leave a link below where you can purchase them online. Now I'm preparing the meat. I'm using chicken, but you can also use pork. I have my chicken cut into thin slices, and I'm marinating in some light soy sauce, Shaoxing wine, or you can use rice vinegar, a little white pepper, and some cornstarch, giving that a good mix and setting to the side. In my saucepan, I'm adding in the chicken broth and turning my heat up to high. This is homemade chicken broth, but if you're using a boxed or canned broth, remember to choose a low sodium. I prepped all my ingredients and they are in sliced or julienne pieces. I'm adding in some minced ginger, the mushrooms, bamboo shoots, carrots, and this is optional. This is a sliced seeded red chili pepper for a little more heat and color. Stirring, bringing up to a boil, reducing to a simmer, and cooking for 5 to 8 minutes. In goes my chicken and giving that a stir. Now I'm adding in some light soy sauce and some black vinegar. This is another ingredient that gives this Chinese hot and sour soup a distinct flavor. I'm adding in some chili paste for some heat and just a little dark soy sauce that will give the soup its color. Adding in some white pepper that will also add some heat. Giving that a stir, and look at that beautiful rich color. Turning my heat back up to bring up to a boil and cooking for another 3 to 4 minutes. We're almost done. To give this Chinese hot and sour soup a thicker consistency, I'm adding in some cornstarch slurry. I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed with some water, and I'm adding a little at a time. As the soup comes back up to a boil, you will see the soup thicken. Now I'm adding in 2 beaten eggs and just drizzling over the top. I'm not going to stir for at least 5 to 10 seconds. Then give it a gentle stir and the eggs will form those classic strands. One last ingredient, and that is the tofu. This is an extra firm tofu, and I'm just going to stir and cook for 1 more minute to heat through, and we are done. The Chinese hot and sour soup smells amazing. If you love hot and sour soup as much as I do, you will really enjoy this recipe. It tastes just like the classic Chinese restaurant hot and sour soup, even better. The leftover soup heats up well, and it tastes great for lunch the next day. Garnishing with some chopped green onions. I hope you give this Chinese hot and sour soup a try, and enjoy. If you like this Chinese hot and sour soup recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love.